Good evening, softball fans, and welcome to Veterans Memorial Park here in Oakfield as we're getting ready here for a Division 5, I believe it is. Caleb, I forgot to check that out. I should have asked Coach Schaefer as well. We're going to be here for the regional regional final as the Oakfield Lady Oaks are taking on Cambria-Friesland Lady Hilltoppers here, and they have faced each other before. And we're going to get an interview with head coach Rob Schaefer here. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics. Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain?
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now on the show is the head coach for the Oakfield Lady Oaks, Coach Rob Schaefer. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks, Jeff. I enjoy talking to you.
I love it as well, and I think I keep sharing this all the time. I'm so appreciative of the opportunity to come here to Oakfield. You guys treat us so well here, and you got such a talented team of girls and great community support, so I really love it. So, Coach, talk to me about this. This is a second game here in the regional. Talk about how we got here.
Yeah, so we had, I don't even remember. It was so long ago. Beat Lourdes on Tuesday here. Lourdes is a conference rival. We were not as sharp as we need to be, and we'll be sharper tonight. And prior to Lourdes, we had a bye.
Yeah, so again, you came in as the number 1 seed, if I remember correctly. Is that correct?
Yep, number 1 seed. Johnson Creek is number 2 seed. And Catholic Central, who number 3 seed, they have lost, so they're out. And Cambria tonight is number 4 seed.
So you're playing Cambria-Friesland again. They had a victory, 6-4, I believe it was, over another Trailways team, wasn't it?
No, it was Elkhart Lake.
Oh, Elkhart Lake, yes. Thank you very much like that. So they had a tough battle on Tuesday, and this is the third time you're facing them. We talked about it in the postgame on Tuesday, but tell us a little bit about what you know about Cambria-Friesland. Give us a recap of how things went in the Trailways North.
Yeah, we know them pretty well. They had 2 losses this year in Trailways North, so they took second place. What we're going to see tonight is we're going to see good pitching. They have a sophomore pitcher, Enya, who works hard and will hit her spots and will be a challenge. Offensively, both times they put up 2 runs this year against us, and both times it was small ball. So we're going to focus on taking away small ball, and we're going to shift to right field quite a bit tonight. You'll see that because I think Allie will bring some heat and throw it past some girls.
Allie will be in the circle, I'm assuming, then. Anything else that you'd like to highlight on your defensive side?
We're going to move Ryan Bubig into second base. Alyssa Lanning has been just a fabulous leader as a junior or as a senior. I really like Alyssa, but Ryan brings us a little something different there. So we're going to bring her in and put Stella Hoffman in left field. Stella was covering for Georgia, who was gone. Georgia will go to first base, and Georgia's a really good first baseman, so we'll be back to our normal defense tonight.
That's where she was. I forgot to ask you about her because you're right. I saw that. Looked over there, and I'm going, isn't that supposed to be Georgia? But okay, so again, it's hard to beat a team 3 times, especially when you're talking about took second here in the conference.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we feel pretty confident about what we know about them, but they have to feel confident about what they know about us. So I think all the preparation's done, all the work is done. We'll let the girls play and see how she ends up.
Talk to me about your coaching staff.
Yeah, so Paige, this will be her last game with us, so
Oh.
that gives us a little extra motivation. She is taking the FFA team group to Ireland next week.
Oh,
So if the girls want to see Paige again, they're going to have to take care of business the next 3 games, and Paige would be back for state. And Tim Lamonska, he'll be calling pitches. He calls pitches for Allie and our entire staff and does a really nice job. And I know he has a pitching plan in place because we've been talking about it the last couple of days.
you will have to remind me at the end of the game then that we've got to make sure we get an interview with Paige should you guys take care of business, and we always put that little caveat there.
Right.
But and I want to put my appreciation for her as well. She does a fantastic job about sending out emails to all of us telling us what we did, what happened, even though we were here with the broadcast. But I still love the fact that she takes the time to do that. So anything else you'd like to say here on the show, Coach?
No, I appreciate you guys coming out. I hope we give you a great game, and thank you for all you do.
I really appreciate that. Welcome back here to Oakfield. Whoops, I got my reverb on. Apologize for that. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here along with Caleb Sauer. Caleb, should be a good game today.
Yeah, this one should be really good. I mean, they're familiar conference opponents. Oakfield has won two out of the 2 meetings so far this year, and then this will be the 3rd time they see them here in the regional final.
And Oakfield has been a powerhouse. They are number 1 in the conference. We're going to scroll through quickly and show their cameras, and then we got the national anthem. We're going to actually step aside. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back here to Oakfield. You can see here that they've got Oakfield is taking the field here. We've got our dugout camera. You saw the first base shot. Caleb did such a nice job with that the other day that I didn't want it to move. So we're going to come back and we're going to see, hopefully, see if I got stuck on something that it didn't want to swing. There we go. So we wanted to see that shot there, and here's our normal from center field, and then here's the main behind the plate to try and get everything. So, Caleb, again, maybe give us the starting defense here for Oakfield right now.
Yeah, so Oakfield leading off is going to be Marissa Kotke in right field. Center field is going to be number 13, Olivia Robinson. Left field is going to be number 16, Stella Hoffman. Third base is going to be number 8, Alexis Liebernow. Shortstop is going to be number 11, Krista Sobel. Second base is going to be number 3, Ryan Vielbig. First base is going to be Georgia Hoffman. Behind the plate is going to be Savannah Tapp. And on the mound is Allie Lamanska.
All right, here's our getting ready here. Coming up to bat first for the Lady Hilltoppers. Caleb, who's our first batter?
First batter is going to be Jenna Villarreal.
Turns to bunt, lays one down right on front. It's going to go foul. You heard Coach Schaefer talk about that he expects them to play small ball. That's what they've done every single time. The first time they faced each other, I believe it was the second game in the season, and it was only a 4-2 difference here at home. So that's one of the closest games they've had here in conference.
Yeah, I mean, that's a really close game. Expecting the same here tonight.
Inside for Lamanska, 1-1. Turn myself down a little bit. I feel hot. Go ahead.
Corners are in, Oakfield.
Playing some small ball defense. It's going to hit that one right up the middle. Oh, nope, fly ball into the air. That's going to be grabbed there by the center fielder. Let's see if I got my instant replay set up here correctly. I do. That's awesome. It reminds me I've got to go back in and put that Radio Plus logo here right back onto our broadcast.
So Villarreal fly out to center, brings up number 5, Samantha Rayleigh.
Inside. She said that it's hit her, but blue right in front of us here said did not. So see continue at bat here for the number 2 hitter for Cambria-Friesland. Swings at that one. It's going to be 1-1. Coach also talked about that. He expected to see Allie Lamanska firing a lot harder than she did on Tuesday, and I thought she did okay on Tuesday.
Yeah, I mean, I thought she did really well. Had a lot of strikeouts, made some batters miss, so.
2-1 is the count. Here's the pitch. Bunt, laid down, picked up by the third baseman, fires across the diamond to get the out. 5-3 on the putout. Who's over there at third base? I got to write it down. Alexis Liebnow. And see where I'm at here on the instant replay. We got it just in time. Trying to get everything rolling here and staying consistent here. 2 down here. Number 3 hitter for Cambria-Friesland.
Enya Heller up to bat, who's on the mound for Cambria.
Anya Heller, and this is a sophomore, if I remember Coach said, and is really impressed with what she does for Cambria-Friesland.
Tough play.
What a play over there by Ryan Vielbig. That was one of the substitutions Coach was talking about, and it helps. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on. And after 1/2 inning, their score is 0-0. Oakfield coming up to bat. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you did.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. First pitch into the leadoff hitter for the Oaks is going to be Marissa Kotke. Caleb, give us the rest of what we got here. On deck and in the hole.
On deck is going to be Ryan Vielbig, and in the hole is going to be Olivia Robinson for Oakfield.
There's our shot into the dugout there. Excited about that opportunity once again. So thanks to Caleb for helping out to get things set up today. Great shot here coming into the plate. 3-0 to Marissa Kotke. Marissa, what is she hitting so far this season? I've been so impressed with her. I think she's probably the second hitter on the team, but the other day we saw her, she was on fire at a doubleheader here. Sitting dead red, 3-1 is the count. We're working on trying to get that scoreboard camera up and working, so just bear with us. The New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Scoreboard. Right in there for a strike now, 3-2. Marissa putting a little bit of pressure on herself.
Yeah, and as of before this game, she's batting .656 on the year.
Wow, .656. Can you see how many strikeouts? I don't know if she's had any.
1 strikeout on the year.
It's going to be fouled back. Now that we put the sign on top of the window for the Jeep, it's probably going to be a target now, and we've been successful so far without it, and see what happens. Full count still. First hitter here for the Lady Oaks. In there. Fouls that one off. Just gets a piece. From the sophomore. I don't know if I printed off their overall record here for Cambria, and I don't know if the pitching is on the percentages on the stat sheet that I printed off, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, Enya Heller is 15-4.
Fired it down. That's going to be an error on the third baseman. Kotke's going to take and roll. That's going to out of play as it hit the line. She should get third. Ooh, they're going to say second only. I thought that she was already turned around second when it hit that line. Let's see what happens here. Oh, actually good call there by the Blue. I know I should know better, Caleb, than to doubt them because that was a great job on the call over there. So in the dugout celebrations as you got Marissa Kotke with a error and then advancing on the throwing error.
Yeah, error on the third baseman there.
And I don't think that the Lady Oaks care right now how they get runs in, but they want to score some runs. Coming up now is Ryan Vielbig. She is the second baseman today. Slap hitter. Don't know why we're getting a little bit of a lag there coming across for my center field camera.
Batting .462 on the year, which is still pretty good.
Yeah, it's really incredible for the Lady Oaks. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. 0-2 is the count. I don't know why it's giving us that headache over there today. The antenna were, I don't know if we swung them in point. I can see the battery pack, so they're pointed right at us. Or at least the battery pack is. So we may have to check that out, see what's happening with that.
That one's
get away, past. And that's going to allow Kotke to get into third. She turns and looks, a senior over at third base right now. And they've got a runner now on a 1-2 count sitting over at third base. You can hear the crowd, Caleb, today.
Yeah, they're into this one.
Yeah, I was going to see what they got jumping around in the dugout there. Ryan Vielbig steps into the circle.
No outs and Kotke on third.
Any contact is going to get Kotke in. There's no doubt about that. That's going to be high, and it's going to be 2-2. Yeah, I just don't know. I think I even mentioned this in the last broadcast. I don't know how you can be moving with your body forward and still make contact with it. I mean, your eyes are so important at hitting, but they're slap hitting all the time. It's going to be fouled off.
Even with 2 strikes on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she does it every single time, so it does not matter to her what the count is or the situation. She is going to be doing it. That's all that's what she does. Another one coming in. That's going to be low. 3-2 coming into Ryan Vielbig.
Still nobody out.
On the outside, draws the walk, and now you got runners at the corners for the Oaks.
Katia in third, and now Vielbig advancing to first on the walk. Brings up number 13, Olivia Robinson.
Pretty excited in the dugout here. Olivia Robinson was the leading hitter, and I'm assuming she still is sitting there, Caleb. Takes strike one. I don't expect her to lay down a bunt. You can see the corners coming in hard for Oakfield. Actually, you couldn't see it because I didn't have the right camera shot for you to see it. But stolen base by Vielbig, sitting over at second. So contact here. Ooh, nice pitch there on the little changeup. Froze Robinson.
Yeah, she's batting .750 on the year, which is the lead for their team.
.750. Can't believe that. In high school softball. Here comes the pitch. Hits that one on the ground. They're going to go across to throw that one away, too. That's going to allow one to come in. Turning and coming in also is going to be Vielbig, and the Lady Oaks have scored 2 runs on the error.
Was that third baseman again?
Yeah, it was on the third baseman. She can't figure it out either. She doesn't know what coach is talking to her. And who's the third baseman over there, Caleb?
Third baseman for Cambria-Friesland is Janelle Villarreal, who's the leadoff hitter.
Yeah, so not sure what's happening there. We got a little bit of nice celebration in the dugout.
I didn't see anything really in warm-ups.
Yeah.
That indicated this.
Could be nerves, maybe. First pitch in to Allie Lamonska, the number 4 hitter for the Lady Oaks. 0-1. Gotta say, the pitcher has been ahead in almost every count.
Yeah,
that one's going to be pulled down the line, lays back, holds up on that changeup, but not quite enough. And down 0-2. Nobody out still here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard.
Really, it could have been 2 ground outs. There could be 2 down and no runs coming
across. Right, exactly. Swings, and Allie Lamonska goes down for the strikeout. So a great job there with the pitcher. I'm sorry, I forgot her name again. Enya Heller. Just a sophomore. Coach talked about her, how he was very impressed with the way she throws. Seems like she's got some pretty decent speed coming in as well for a sophomore.
Yeah, it's coming in there pretty good. Got some spin on it, too, that I can see.
That first one is in there for a strike to number 16. That's going to be Stella Hoffman.
Oakfield's going to be taking what they can get today, I think.
Oh, absolutely.
Put the ball in play.
I agree with you. I mean, this is big. That's going to be fouled off. I really don't know what's happening with that camera shot there, but it's starting to drive me bonkers. So I don't know if I've got to change the cord or what's the deal here, but we're going to see if I can bring it back in here a little bit by pointing the antenna out there, see if that'll make a difference. That's going to be hit into the ground. It's going to count as basically a bunt. Pulls her off again.
I'd say that's an infield hit.
That's your call. I'm letting you take care of being the official scorekeeper. I see I must be a little hot, so I'm going to try and adjust my microphone here. Didn't get to the instant replay. Got it. It looks like Stella must have got hit or something on the hand.
Yeah, it's when she swung. It hit right off the hands.
Oh, I did not see that. So I didn't know Tyler was here today with us for Oakfield. It's great to have somebody from the training staff here.
There's some blood. They need a Band-Aid.
Right on the fingernail, I'm assuming. Let's see if we got a shot over there with over at first base.
Probably going to pinch run. In comes number 2.
That was one we did not have because it was a JV player, I think. But is it on there now? It is.
I think so.
Liliana Ott.
That's
Cambria-Friesland.
Cambria.
Yeah.
Yep.
Coach Paige Peterson is over there. Yeah, we'll have to go out there and talk to Athletic Director Doug Mock. Again, does such a great job at taking care of us here that I'm trying to figure out why I'm so hot. Where am I getting that from? Caleb's a little hot there as well. Well, that must be me. Am I keep turning you down? Is that what I was doing here? I don't know what's going on here. Trying to figure everything out. Looks like the antenna, I shouldn't say anything now that I got the antenna pointed in that direction. So far, I haven't seen the flash. You can bet she's taken off. No doubt about that. She's going to get in there with a stolen base coming in for Stella Hoffman.
Yeah, I mean, take the bases that you can. It's
Exactly.
base.
I agree with you. They're going to give it to you.
No throw attempted. So
Batting right now is number 8, Alexis Liebnow, on the outside there for a strike. 1-1 is the count from the behind the plate umpire. I didn't get names. I apologize to them, but we have such a great location here. We get to hear them constantly, and they do such a fantastic job. It's really great to pay attention to. Tries to lay down the bunt, hits in front of the plate, or hit the plate, I believe, and that's going to be a foul ball. 1-2 is the count with only 1 out. Lady Oak sitting over at second and third. Thanks again to everybody joining in here with us. We appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast so far. Just a little bit inside makes it 2-2. From, again, Anya Heller, the pitcher for Cambria-Friesland. This is just a big spot, a big game, your regional final, right? And your season is over if you lose.
yeah, I mean, you got to play well right off the start. These 2 runs could be huge. And this one should be a low-scoring affair, but we'll see.
Yeah. Full count. Hit on the ground. Fair ball fires across this time. Another error. Unbelievable.
2 runs.
I don't understand what's happening over there. So I'm going to say, Caleb, it's kind of like the yips, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she fielded it cleanly, had plenty of time, but all 3 throws have pulled her up the line.
Yeah, so all the runs so far, 4 runs, have scored for Oakfield, and they've all been on errors.
We're going to step aside here, meeting on the mound. We'll be back. You listen to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Deserve to live without pain.
Well, I guess we won't. We're coming back here. Runner at second base in Savannah Tapp. She took advantage of the error at third. It looks like they've switched now. They switched the third baseman around with the right fielder. Is that what it looked like, Caleb?
Yeah, or left field.
Yeah, I think that third baseman is. Oh no, is she moved at shortstop? I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Hit on the ground hard. Base hit. Trying to score on it is going to be. Oh, a good call there by the umpire, right on top of it, and a great throw. Was that by the pitcher? Anya Heller cut it off just like you're supposed to, then turns and fires a strike. A lot of the outfielders we've seen, Caleb, make that same mistake where they try and make that play themselves to throw to home, and it's so tough. I'm going to do this. This might help. There we go. We'll see what happens here. I just feel like I'm overpowering on the mic, and I can't hardly hear you, so got to make sure we can hear you.
Yeah, for sure.
So how many errors so far do we have here in this inning? 3?
I'd say 4.
Yeah, 4 errors. Okay. 2 outs now here for the Lady Oaks, already up 4-0. Coming up to bat is going to be Krista Sabel. Was that Savannah Tapp, I think, that was thrown out?
Nope.
Was that Liebnow?
It was Liebnow, yep. Tapp just advanced on the single.
Gotcha.
So now it should be number 6 up.
So that's a base hit here. The number 8 hitter in the lineup is Krista Sabel. She's the shortstop in there for a strike. Again, Anya Heller, you can't blame her. What's happening here? She's been firing strikes.
Yeah, she's been throwing it pretty good. Oakfield's just been able to put the ball in play. That's pretty much been it.
Here's the pitch in the dirt, taken off for the stolen base and hit by the ball, it looked like to me. Let's see if I picked it up actually here. I forgot to do my switching. I got sidetracked myself off a little bit. We couldn't quite see on that side, but that's okay. What we prefer to is this nice shot that we have actually behind, coming in as the pitcher to the hitter. 1-2 is the count to Krista Sabel. 4-0 here for the Lady Oaks here on regional final inside. Right underneath the hands. That was a great pitch.
Yeah, that one would have been tough to hit.
Ties her up, gets it to a 2-2 count with 2 outs. Deuces are wild up on that scoreboard. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be hit on the ground.
Base. It's going to get to the outfield, and the run's going to score.
And another run's going to score. Did you say that was an error over there? I did not see it.
Error on the third baseman. Another E5.
Yeah. Wow. Got a feel right now here for the Lady Oaks. Celebrations in the dugout. Or sorry, you got a feel for the Hilltoppers with the Lady Oaks putting 5 across. All of them are unearned. All of them.
Yeah, they've all been on errors, and I've only had, I think, 1 or 2 hits.
Coming up now is Lainey Shep. She is the designated player. Hits that one foul off the end of the bat. She's the designated player for the Flexes, going to be Georgia Hoffman, who is the first baseman. And again, I missed seeing her the last time. Not sure what's happening here with, again, with the freezing. It shouldn't be overloaded. It's going to be pop fly behind the second baseman.
That gets down.
Wow.
No error, but
base hit. I mean, but yes, that's got to be caught.
Just a blooper.
And now it's going to be Marissa Kotke coming back up. She's going to mess up our whole book because we're going to go now to number 10 in the lineup. The 10th hitter.
Sable over to third. And
Yeah.
Shep reaches on the single. So
Yeah, so we'll have to count up here as we get there on the outside. Shep turns, takes off, no cover. They let her go. And again, I should have switched my camera to that, and my apologies to you folks. Still getting used to the fingers here on the switcher. Probably making you dizzy. You can let me know that in the YouTube chat, because that's one of the things I want you to participate with us here. Ball 2 to Kotke, who reached again on one of those errors.
yeah, that was the first error of the game.
Yeah. A little bit high. 3-0 is the count to Kotke. What I like also about Kotke, Caleb, is she is not afraid to take a walk. She knows what it is to be a team player. That's in there for a strike. 3-1. That's the only thing. As strong as a hitter as she is, I'm surprised that Coach Schaefer, and maybe he does tell them they have the green light, but I have yet to see it from any of the girls. That's going to be strike 2 now, and I believe that was the same thing that happened last time. I think she had a 3-2 count, and she was able to hit it hard over to the third baseman. That's right. Oh, wow, are you kidding me? What a play by Anya Heller. Kotke drilled that ball. You could hear it, and snap right back into the glove. What a great play. We're going to step aside here. We'll come back and give you the final count here. It's 5-0 here in the first. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park in Oakfield. Caleb, give us a quick rundown of what happened there in that first inning for the offense of the Lady Oaks.
Yeah, so Oakfield had 5 runs on 3 hits, 4 errors, and 2 left on base there. And really, all the runs were unearned runs. They were all just putting the ball in play and throwing errors.
I don't know if it's the pressure situation again because your season's over or what happened over there, because WIAA was able to field the ball cleanly every time.
Would have pretty much not all day, but you'd have enough time to make the throw.
And she did have plenty of time to make the throw. Instead, she threw it up the line a couple of times and had 2 errors sitting over there. And then the other third baseman came in and had another error.
Yeah. Up
2-0 is the count.
Number
Yep.
20, Sydney Heller, 2-0.
The first baseman for the Lady Hilltoppers. Inside, right on the edge for a strike, 2-1. Again, so I always put this caveat out there because somebody's going to say it. I know they are. You guys sound like you are homers. You're cheering here for Oakfield. That's true. We are. We're here at Oakfield. The advertisers come from there. I wouldn't say we're homers, but yep, they're our primary home team here. But we also call good plays for softball/baseball here, like I just talked about. Anya Heller has been firing the ball well, and she had a great reaction there. So we will call out when we see a good play. Full count. Hits that one into the air, trying to hustle after it and get underneath it. Is that, who's over there?
Stella Hoffman.
I don't think that is, though. That is not. I don't know who that is that's in there for her.
Oh, they subbed out because she got hurt. That's
Stella
right.
did. So,
She
yeah,
had
so
that
it's
ball
number
off the hands. I'm
that's
not sure
number
who that
2.
is.
Yeah, we forgot to get that from Doug, so I'll see if we can do that here in between. So it was a great hustle coming over there and making a clean catch. That's going to be hit hard in the air. Look at that combination. Did you see Robinson was there? And the second baseman, Vielbig, and Krista Sobel, the shortstop, all there. And nobody collides. They make the play.
It's kind of in the middle of everyone. I mean, that's the second baseman's ball all day, and that's what ended up making the play. So
And that's exactly what they did. Yeah.
They were there. All of them were in case something happened.
Fundamentals, and Coach Schaefer had talked about it the last game. He was not happy with, especially their offense. He said their defense was okay, but he was not impressed with their offense. I don't know if he's going to be impressed with this either. I mean, 5 runs put up in the first. The girls did what they're supposed to do. They can't be at fault for the errors. Strike 2. Who's the hitter for Cambria?
Kelsey Drews, the designated player.
Kelsey Drews coming in to swing and hit. For some reason, I know that name from somewhere, just I'm not sure. We've called a couple of other sports. It's on the outside. 1-2 with 2 down here for Allie Lamanska. She has been on fire as well. A couple of times she was deep into the count. That's going to be pop fly over there. It's going to be picked up by the first baseman, Georgia Hoffman. And that'll do it here for the end of the inning. No runs on, no hits, no errors, and nobody on. And after 1.5 innings, your score is 5-0. The Lady Oaks will be back.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
See if I can get a shot of Coach. The coaches all are over there. And again, I apologize for that, for the echo that comes in because I forgot to turn off the ads. But you can see the coaches over there having conversation. There's Coach Rob Schaefer right there. And then we'll get a shot over here of Coach Paige Peterson coming over here as well over at first base. And coming back here in the bottom of the second. They've already batted around. So up here now is Ryan Vielbig. On deck will be Aaliyah Robinson. And then it'll be Ellie Lamanska. Caleb, I'm going to let you take over here, and I'm going to see if I can go find out who that number 2 is from Coach Doug Mock, the athletic director. He's also doing the announcing. Lights are on.
Yeah, I mean, it's dark over there. It's really dark.
We better not get rain. We didn't set up with the umbrellas today.
Yeah, it's not looking good. I feel the wind switch.
It did. Came right out of the north. 3-0 is the count. So I'm going to step aside. I'll be right back.
3-0 to Vielbig. Leadoff hitter this inning, strike one, down the middle. As Enya Heller delivered that one. 3-1 now. Oakfield leading 5-0. Ball 4. That one's in the dirt. Vielbig advances to first on the walk. Her second walk of the day. Brings up Olivia Robinson.
All right, so Coach gave us one of those, so thanks to him. I didn't ask anything about Stella. I probably should have checked into that, but drawing the walk is Vielbig. Waiting back on that change up was Aaliyah Robinson, the center fielder. I've seen her make some great defensive plays, too. Pretty athletic out there in the field. That's going to be hit on the ground, gets past the pitcher, gets all the way. Good hustle up the line for Olivia Robinson, and she gets the base hit.
Yeah, Robinson's going to advance on the infield single, moving Vielbig over to second base.
Nice job again. Piece of hitting up there. Seeing the ladies there in the dugout. Celebrating.
Gets the bunt down.
Good play there, but it's going to be a nice sacrifice bunt as she moves the runner over, exactly what she needs to do. And this time a good play there. Was it the pitcher who picked that up? Nope, it was the first baseman pinching from the corners. Good rotation over there as the second baseman came over and covered. And it now is one out. Stella Hoffman coming back in now after Meredith Steinke came in, played some defense. She did the running as Hoffman got one off of the hands. And hopefully she's okay. Yeah, I did kind of look out there, Kayla. It really isn't as dark as it seems, but it is a little chillier out there, and that actually felt good for me.
Yeah, the wind's blowing in at us now into the booth.
Runners on second and third. It's going to be fouled off by the left fielder now. I'm thinking coming back in on the re-entry here for Stella Hoffman. Yeah, but it still surprises me that we turned the lights on, but I'm glad they did. I mean, why not make it fair for everybody? That's going to be in there for a second strike. 0-2 with one out.
Really good change up there. I mean, she's expecting fastball and just the change up right down the middle. Threw her off.
Yeah, she's really been mixing well on the pitches. I've been very impressed with it. That's going to be on the outside. That's going to be hit over to the right fielder. Oh, and she twists an ankle, and she looks like she might be hurt. She gets back up, and it's going to be a triple. Oh, she does get up. I'm glad that she's okay, but that's going to be a base-clearing triple, so that's going to be 2 RBIs, and that's going to make it 7-0. Stella Hoffman making good contact as the the right fielder went to go play the ball. She just tripped over her feet. I thought she rolled an ankle, but she got up.
Yeah, she was trying to turn the one way and then just flipped over the other way and took a tumble in the grass.
Tried to rotate the hips and flip the hips, as we know when we talk about defensemen in hockey.
Yeah, and then center fielder had to come over and
I think they are going to go out there and check and see that if she is okay, because looks like she might have a little bit of a limp. We're going to step aside. We'll be back as Coach is running out there. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield athletics and tonight's game.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Coming up to bat now is number 8, Alexis Liebnow. Made it on the error over by the third baseman in the first. 7-0 for the Lady Oaks. Can see why they're the number 1 overall in Division 5.
Yeah, I mean, they've made their defensive plays. Cambria struggled. It's not like Oakfield's hitting amazing right now.
But they're making them pay.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of every situation, and whenever they can advance at base, they take the base.
That one was hit hard on that changeup. Alexis pulls it all the way down the line.
They're not chasing on any pitches as well.
Let's see if I can swing that receiver maybe a little bit away from the other one. Maybe some interferences there. There's another one fouled off. Staying at 0-2.
Still off the hands again, as Heller's working inside right now.
She has had fantastic location. She's done a great job of mixing up the pitches. You got to give it to the Lady Oaks hitters, though. They've been also doing a good job of being patient. They're not necessarily over swinging. That one's going to be hit to the shortstop. Picked up, fired across the diamond. There's another throwing error on the defense from Cambria. And unreal. And again, she's going to get an RBI, but they don't really care about that it was an error, not a hit.
Yeah, another run coming across for Oakfield. And they're
boy, on the left-hand side, they're feeling here for the defense from the Hilltoppers. Coming up to bat is going to be Savannah Tapp. She's going to hit one on the screws right up the middle. Good job there by the center fielder to knock that one down. And a base hit.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medication?
Sorry about that. Somehow things switched around on me. It's one of the things I don't like about sometimes this program does to me. So my apologies. Get rid of that. Coming up now is number 10, Krista Sabo. She is the shortstop. Runners at first and second. Courtesy runner comes in. I have the right one, and so do you, and he gave it to us before. That's going to be Kylie Marco, I think, who's coming in to run, number 6, right?
Yeah, that's what it looks like over there.
Just going to just double check and flip the camera over there.
Coming in for Tapp, who
is the catcher. Runners take off and miss throw there, but Alexis Liebnow was put down on the ground. And missed the play. And so did I. Advancing.
Yeah, I don't know. Even if that one was on the money, I don't know if they
would have necessarily got it because the ladies got a good jump. 0-1 is the count. That's going to be hit in the gap. Oh, just off the glove. I still think that one might be a base hit, though, in this side. She had a long run, but I don't know. You had a better shot at it, Caleb.
Yeah, I mean, she was right there. She was camped underneath it and just kind of stabbed at it and missed.
That'll be an error.
So I'd say an error, yeah. Liebnow scores.
Thanks to the 34 computers who are logged on following us. We really do appreciate it. Hey, you've got one job to do, and nobody has done it so far, and that's you need to get some stuff put into that chat. You need to let us know where you're cheering from, who's your favorite player, your favorite team, who do you want to watch. That's going to be hit on the ground, hustling down the line. There, they make a clean play. The runner's going to score. That's going to be out at home as well, so it's going to be a double play as they're going to get the out over at first. So that'll be I believe that was a 5.
That was a 1.
It looked like the pitcher, yeah, 1-3, and then 3-2 for the out. We're going to step aside. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here with Caleb on RP Sports.
Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from pain? Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park, into the Oakfield dugout here. Checking on the ladies over there, seeing if they're cheering around here for their teammates. Allie Lamanska ready to work from the circle here with a 9-0 lead. Thanks again for the 35 computers logged in. Make sure you're getting that stuff in the chat. We'll check it here in between innings. That was just a little bit low. Who's hitting up here, Caleb? Number 8.
Jenna Pulver playing center field for Cambria.
She made a good effort to get to the one, but then off the end of the glove.
Yeah, I mean, she was there, just hit off the glove and dropped it.
2-0 is the count here. Again, Lamanska has fallen behind a little bit, but she's always been able to battle back out of it. Ooh, she helps her out with that one at the eyes. I mean, I know what she's thinking. She's thinking she's down 2-0. She's got to come with a good pitch. It wasn't. And it makes it 2-1 is the count.
It was a fastball down the middle, just high.
Right there on the screws. Hit up the middle. Nope. Vielbeck fires. Not quite in time. Good job over there by
It's raining.
the defense. Come on, it is not. I know. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you put the equipment out there, and we decided not to protect it. So we'll see how much we're going to lose here. With the weather, yep, you can see it now, really good shower coming. Here comes the pitch by Lamanska. Trying to lay one down is number 13. I don't have that here.
Second baseman.
Madeline Evans, the second baseman. That's going to be fouled off. 0-2. Good job there by the umpire helping us out again. You think I really did? Can you pop up a radar? Do we need to go put some umbrellas on the cams? Do you think this will pass?
Sure,
Whoops, that one froze a little bit there.
Lighter behind us.
Yeah, sometimes lighter is not necessarily good, though, when it's coming to a rainstorm. Well, we'll have to just play it with it as it is, right? 2-2 is the count here. That's why we're here, though. We're here to watch some softball. It froze on me, and I can't get it. Oh, there it unfroze here a little bit. I'm not sure what's happening with that set of receivers. It might be something that's been stuck in the rain several times, and it's glitching. I hope so. Thank you. Kelvin's back here in there, so thanks. We missed you, though, on Tuesday. Strikeout for Lamanska for the first out. Oh, yeah, it's raining actually pretty good over here. Let's see if we can swing this over away and see if that's going to help us with some of the interference that we might be getting. Runner is going to take off.
Dead ball, hitter.
Dead ball. So she still gets second. I didn't even see how she got on base. How'd she get on base?
That was the single.
Oh, that's right. The base hit. That's right. Well, good rain shower here in Oakfield. Was waiting to hear also.
Yeah, the ball looks slippery now.
Allie should be pretty used to this, though, with a senior picture. She's had this several times. You would have thought that she's been able to throw. So, yeah, so we'll find out how much of the equipment can handle some moisture here.
2-0.
Might as well make it everything get wet. Yeah, 2-0 is the count here. Here's the pitch by Lamanska. Nice changeup. Drops that one right in there. And it's 2-2. I don't know what it is here.
2-1 count.
Hit on the ground. See the raindrops on this lens there from this camera. Ladies in the dugout throwing the sweatshirts on. Must be a little bit chilly over there.
Liliana Oft, the batter.
Swings for a strikeout. That was number 9.
Oh, that's Jenna Villarreal.
Yeah, who was struggling on the defensive side too. Boy, she's just not a happy camper. You could see when she was walking back off, she was just not happy with her play. I can understand that, Caleb. And you've had games like that. That stuff happens.
Yeah, it just happens, and she's had a struggle out there defensively, and also at the plate, it's not much better.
Not much you can do about it except for to continue to battle, right? I mean, that's...
Yeah, she hasn't, she's still in the game, and a lot of game left, so see what happens.
That pitch is in there for a ball by Ali Lamanska. Looks like the little rain shower may have passed here, although the book and everything is all wet, and it's going to be difficult for you to write with a pen, especially one of the narrow ones, so you probably rip the paper out. But 3-0 to number 5, the hitter for Cambria is
Samantha Raleigh. Ball 4.
And she draws the walk, and now Cambria has bases loaded and brings up the pitcher, Anya Heller, and she could certainly help out her cause right here.
Yeah, she's the 3-hitter for Cambria-Friesland, so not who you want to be facing.
Ball. Allie struggling a little bit here, and maybe you're right, Caleb, a little bit of moisture on the ball, and it's changed her grip a little bit, and she hasn't been able to make the adjustment coming back yet. The rain has stopped, but the moisture's there. That's going to be fouled back. I didn't hear a big thunk, so thank goodness that didn't hit the Jeep. 1-1 is the count with 2 outs. Again, runners are all over the bases here for the Hilltoppers. That's going to be high. 2-1 is the count.
2-1, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. This is a huge turning point in this game.
3-1. Allie her release point has changed here. I think you're right. It might be the ball's a little bit slippery, but got to make the adjustment, and walks her, and a run comes in. The shutout is gone as well now, and they're going to do a nice job. They're going to have a conversation out there. I think we're going to stay right here with you guys. We're going to talk a little bit about how things are going. And we got somebody cheering from California is Avalon Woodward. Have you heard of her before?
Yeah. Yep, my girlfriend watching the game.
Thanks for joining us, Avalon. We miss you. Certainly do. And can't wait till we get a chance to see you again in person. So thanks for jumping on there. Caleb stepping up to the plate and helping me out. Love having my son being involved with this stuff with me. That's a little bit high now to the number 4 hitter, the first baseman for Cambria-Friesland Hilltoppers. Here's the pitch. And that one, again, her release point is just a hair off. So what do you do? I mean, in this situation, Caleb, I wish I had Doug Monk here, who had coached softball for years, to tell us what he would have done as a coach here in this situation. They did a good job.
I think the issue is the ball was wet, and then you try to adjust to that, and then now it might be dry. So then you have to switch back and forth from dry to wet to dry again.
That could be. I don't know enough about softball pitching to make anything, but I would say, again, for baseball, that certainly would be something, especially, but it's a little bit easier to control, I think, with the overhand grip. And that's going to be a walk. And now comes in a second run for the Hilltoppers. 9-2 with 2 outs.
Yeah, this is all with 2 outs, too. I mean, 2 Ks in this inning for Lamanska.
When the first hitter and the second hitter were 2 strikeouts, and then it's been walks since. So that's 6 walks in a row. That's going to be fouled off for the hitter for Cambria-Friesland. Not sure exactly who that is.
Ashley Ramirez.
Ashley
To bat.
Ramirez up to bat here for the Lady Hilltoppers. Got something rolling here. That's going to be fouled out of play. Looks like Allie may have found it. I don't know that I would have had her swinging. I mean, I don't care if it would have been sitting on a tee. When you get 6 walks in a row, don't you want to sit dead red, even for the first 2, even if it's 2-0, so that something like this happens here? That's a ball. 1-2 with 2 outs.
9-2 the score. Oakfield leading over Cambria-Friesland.
On the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. That's going to drop in there for a single. 1 run, scores, and they hold. And here comes the Lady Hilltoppers.
Yeah, they're getting something going here. Not a ton of hits. Well, only 2 hits this inning, but reaching on the walks.
What I think they're most looking for, though, obviously, is to get runners across the plate.
Yeah.
They did not want to be 10-runned here in Oakfield. Nobody wants to be 10-runned. Ellie Lamonska coming back here. That one's in there for a strike on the outside edge. Didn't have quite as much pop on that one. I could see a little bit of a dip. Allie doesn't normally have that. That's why I'm saying that there. So once again, right on the inside, off the handle, Krista Sabo fires across the diamond and gets the out over there for the 3rd out. But the Lady Hilltoppers do some damage here, and they put 3 runs across. One of them was an earned run, right? The others were walks. So what do we got here, Caleb? 3 runs on...
3 runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base.
And after 2.5 complete, your score is 9-3. We'll be back here from Veterans Memorial Park. You get some stuff put into the chat and let us know who you're cheering for. We'll be back.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to Facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park as we're getting ready here for the bottom of the 3rd. New pitcher coming in to pitch. It's going to be the first baseman coming in to throw.
Number 20, Sydney Heller, has 3 games played as a pitcher, 2 wins, 1 loss. Has a 1.56 ERA, 13 strikeouts in only 3 games. That's pretty good. So
Yeah, so not sure what happened here with as they swap around. So let's see if we can find out where did Anya go? Is she over at second? What is Anya's number?
I'd say second base, yeah. Number 18.
That's what it looks like. She goes over to second. Rotating over to first will be the second baseman.
Must be, yeah.
Well, let's see what happens here with the new pitchers, the Lady Oaks. That's in there for a strike. Leading things off here is number 1, Marissa Kotke, again, top of the order for the Lady Oaks. Caleb trying to do his best to get some stuff down on paper.
Down the line, foul ball.
Foul ball. Blew all over the top of that one.
Just foul. I mean, if that's fair, I think she could have a double on that.
Yeah, I think so too. She got just a little bit ahead of that count. You can see the ladies in the dugout here for the Lady Oaks. 9-3 on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare scoreboard. Tried that changeup, hung on to it a little bit too far, and it's a 1-2. And I don't blame her. I mean, you're behind, you're ahead in the count. Marissa just was all over the last one. You got to throw something different to try and at least keep her up balance there. It's going to be hit to the center fielder. This time she ranges over there and gets a hold of it for the out.
Yeah, flies out to the center fielder.
I think that's the first inning where they've gotten the actual first out in the inning.
First out, yeah, the first batter, first out there. Fieldbig's 0 for 0, reached on 2 walks so far.
Yeah, again, she's the slap hitter here on the left-hand side with good speed flying down the line. Steps forward on that one, ball 1. From the pitcher, Heller. Oops, I got to clarify that. That's going to be Sydney Heller.
And I see coach is Mike Heller.
Ah, maybe he knows something, huh? Good defensive play there by the third baseman. Now things look like they've settled down a little bit, and they get the out.
Yeah, they're just, I think Sydney's a little bit slower on the mound, but she's done a good job of throwing strikes, and Oakfield hasn't adjusted yet to the slower pitching.
We've heard about this before from Coach Schaefer, that he does not like the approach that the girls do when they have a slower pitcher. They do not hit well with that slower speed. They get too far out in front. So Coach Heller over on the Hilltopper side, maybe he picked up on some of that and says, well, let's do this. I mean, what's the harm? We're down 9-0, and so far it's worked. 2 outs on the first 2 batters.
Bottom of the 3rd inning.
Lady Oaks up by 6. Here's the pitch. Here at the pitcher, knocks it down, fires over, and it's going to be a 3-hitter inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And after 3 complete, your score from Veteran Memorial Park is 9-3. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus, and we're checking the chat when we come back.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park. Checking in there. Got Savannah Tapp's grandfather, John, watching from Rolla, Texas. Hey, thank you for jumping in here, because both Avalon and John, you're the reason why I love to do the live stream stuff. There's no way you were going to be here to be able to see this game in person, but you still want to be there for grandchild, or you want to be there for a niece or a nephew, or even just to hear the voice of somebody that you care for. So it's awesome that we bring this to you. So thanks, John, for putting that in there. And I still would love to hear from, we got 33 computers on there. You can't tell me you can't find time to type in hi. That's going to be pop fly, foul to number 8.
Jenna Pulver.
Is she the center fielder? Was the center fielder? Or
Still is,
yeah.
I believe.
Okay. That one slips off the hand. It looks like 1-1 is the count. See how Allie deals with. I mean, she had some difficulty in that last inning, so it'll be interesting to see how she responds to some of the adversity.
Yeah, maybe they got some stuff figured out in the dugout. Ball maybe dried off a little bit.
2-1. Nobody out. Lady Hilltoppers trying to get back into this. On the outside edge, foul right off the end of the bat. I got to remember that I got that first base shot over there, Caleb, because several of these I should be able to see that, and you showed us that one when you ran the portable on Tuesday. But my fingers aren't working. Brain says yes, fingers say no, and so far the fingers are winning. Full count. Yeah. Right down the middle at the knee level for the strikeout for Allie Lamanska. any idea how many strikeouts that is so far,
I
Caleb?
think number 3 on the day.
That's only 3 that she's had. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She normally has been much more dominant than that in the circle. So you got the corners playing in a little bit, but Coach had talked about that he was going to make sure that's going to be fouled out of play. Heads up is announced by the announcer and the athletic director, Doug Mock. Again, they have treated us so well here. We had, except for the first time we came here where we didn't have any internet access, and we tried. And I got to give a shout out to Doug. Next day he was trying to figure out why that happened, and he was able to get taken care of with their tech department.
0-2.
To number 13, Madeline Evans for the Lady Hilltoppers.
Ball high.
Allie trying to get her to chase. Hit on the ground. Sabo stays with it. Fires across that diamond, and a great stretch over there again by Georgia Hoffman. And I wanted to get these fingers working. We put all that beautiful shot over there. I mean, you still can see it coming out of the fence. If there's the one negative about where we're shooting from here, it's the chain link fence, and you can't do anything about that. I mean, that's the way the diamond is. Coming up now is number 2 for the Hilltoppers, Liliana Ott. Not sure what hitter she is in the lineup here, Caleb. She must be the
Oft.
Oh, that could be. If we said, I apologize for that. Somebody can fix that out of those 31 computers. There's got to be somebody there who's cheering for the Hilltoppers who can tell us how to pronunciate it correctly, because didn't have a chance to talk to the coach in person after we got set up. Swinging for the strikeout, and a good job there by Savannah Tapp to hang on to it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on. After 4, your score from Veterans Memorial Park is 9-3. The Lady Oaks so far with the lead here in this regional final for Division 5. We'll be back.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. We believe in a holistic approach, combining cutting-edge therapies and lifestyle changes that can slow down, stop, or even reverse the progression of your disease to help you live your life to the fullest. Don't let peripheral neuropathy hold you back. Take the first step towards a pain-free life. Call New Medical Center today at 920-324-9899 or visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. Because you deserve.
Welcome back. You can hear the ladies all hooting and hollering over there for Allie Lamonska coming up to bat here for the Lady Oaks. Excited in the dugout here, liking for the cheering. We'll see what's happening here, and coming back out here.
The 4-hitter for Oakfield.
Allie Lamonska hit on the ground, fielded by the third baseman. Fires a good stretch play over there. Hey, you know what? I remembered to hit the right button, and that's going to be a nice highlight there for the first baseman, number 13. Madeline Evans with a good stretch to keep the foot on the bag and gets the first out here in the inning from Allie Lamonska.
Yeah, a grounder right to the third baseman, picked it up and threw it over. Made the play
Brings
for
up-
the first
yeah.
out.
Brings up Stella Hoffman now. You would think that she got hit on the hand in the first inning, got to base, it was bleeding, so I'm wondering how much that impacts her swinging. I don't know, we don't see what hand it was, because she came back in to play left field, so it might have been probably not on the throwing hand. That's going to be hit hard over the center fielder's head, and getting on her horse is going to be Stella Hoffman, and she's going to be in there with a double for the Lady Oaks. Great job there. I think we're going to come back right away. We're going to see how things are in that dugout there as they're cheering for the ladies.
Yeah, just a nice piece of hitting. I mean, took a fastball down the
Yeah,
middle.
she
and
did. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, bud.
Just hit a line shot to center, and the center fielder came in, and the ball went the other way, over the top.
Alexis Liebnow coming up to bat here for the Lady Oaks with a runner sitting at second base with one out right down the middle. Yeah, I can't really see the pitcher as well. I'm trying to look at the monitor as well, but it's got just a little bit of a delay. So you maybe can see a little bit more live. She seems like she's been able to keep the Oakfield hitters off balance here a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
It's going to be out to the left fielder, grabs it, and challenges, gets the ball in. And Alexis Liebnow is going to go down with an F7 fly out to the left fielder. And see how the ladies react in the dugout when she comes back.
Second out of the inning.
2 down. Runner sitting over at second base in Stella Hoffman. Inside to number 18. That's going to be Savannah Tapp. The catcher hung on to that one that was foul tipped, and those are not easy to do, especially with that big softball spinning. Kind of looks like she throws a little bit more of a changeup style here that's maybe keeping him off balance, but we did talk about, again, you said the speed is noticeably slower.
Yeah, it's different, and there's this little bit drop on some of these balls as well.
Good shot there again. Caleb helping me get the camera set up. Really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying our broadcast here on Radio Plus. Inside too far, and Savannah Tapp draws the walk. And that's going to put runners at first and second here for the Lady Oaks.
Tapp reaches on the walk. Hoffman moves over to the third. Or no, she stays at second on that.
Yeah, it was just a walk there. There was nobody there. I thought you were. I saw the same thing too. So, coming in as the courtesy runner.
Number 6.
But number 6 is Kylie Markle coming in to get a chance to run. So those 9 runs were scored all in the first 2 innings.
The first 2, yeah. Yep.
That one's going to hit with the base wide open as Krista Sabel takes one off of the knee. And now got bases loaded with 2 outs. And who's up? Lainey Shep for the Lady Oaks. Hey, don't put anything past here. I've seen Lainey. She's been able to knock that ball around too for the Lady Oaks. See what happens here. Pitch on the outside and high. Ball 1.
Not ideal to hit the last batter there. I mean, loads the bases with 2 outs. They've had some good innings, the last 2 innings on defense.
They were in pretty good control. It's going to be hit on the ground. Or flies out. Sorry, I missed that. Can't see over around my monitors. Let's see if I can actually see it on the instant replay. Either way, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left on. And after 4 complete, your score 9-3 here for the Lady Oaks. We're going to come back and check that chat one more time, give you a chance to put some stuff in there. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus. We'll be back.
To live without pain.
Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant offers a wide range of menu items, but is well known for their fabulous Friday fish fry salad bar, which is available both Fridays and Saturdays, along with Saturday prime rib. Another local favorite is the Sunday broasted chicken special, which comes with mashed potatoes or choice of potato, corn, and dinner roll for an affordable price. Katie also offers catering for just about any need or occasion. Katie will customize the menu to your needs. Check out Katie's Log Cabin daily specials Tuesday through Sunday, downtown Oakfield.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park here in Oakfield. Hey, congratulations. This is Wisconsin weather. Once again, it was raining just a little while ago, and now it's nice and sunny. The wind has changed from the opposite direction. Cooled down things, and we'll see what happens here. You can see that sun coming across. Turns to bunt. Crashing hard was Liebnow and Hoffman for number 9. That's Villarreal, right? I can't think of her.
Janelle Villarreal.
Thank you, Janelle. Turns, slap. 1-1. We're just sitting in here talking about it's already the top of the 5th. And for those that have not watched us previously, we'll try and tell you what's happening here. We will be going out on the field and get interviews. And right now, since we cover both of these teams, we'll take either one. Whoever wins this game, we're going to have some interviews with them. 1-2 is the count. Just a rough day for... I'm sorry, I didn't catch her first name again. That's going to be hit on the screws. That's going to be a base hit. Finds the gap. She's got to be smiling underneath that helmet now. With a nice job there. With the base hit, leading things off here in the inning. Sitting over at first base, just outside the reach of Krista Sabel. And it's going to bring up
Samantha Rayleigh.
Samantha up at the plate. First pitch just a little bit high, ball 1. So I'm going to try, and I'm scrambling here, so I'm running the switcher, and I'm going to see if I can get some cords that I thought I had out here. I don't know what I did with it. Initially, it might have fallen on the ground. 2-0 is the count. So we'll go out there with our microphone, and we'll get the interview as well as conversation with the coaches. I've got to hand it really to the Hilltoppers. I mean, they really, it's because I left it in, Caleb. Come on, man. Help me out here. I already sound crazy. So I was charging this to make sure that we had it a full charge, and still charging a little bit, but I had one of the cords set up already correctly. 2-0, or 2-2 is the count. Sorry about that. Here we go. High on the outside for, is this number 5? Samantha Rayleigh. For the Lady Hilltoppers. Again, they battled back here, down. Takes a big cut at it, swings up over the top, and a strikeout here for Ali Lamanska.
Okay, number 4 on the day. Or 5, I should say.
Strikeout number 5 for Ali Lamanska. That's low for her. I mean, she typically is sitting in usually almost in the double digits by this time in a game. But again, you're starting now. Every time you're ramping up, you're playing a better competition. Each time you're stepping out to play the game here when it's the playoffs. 2-0. Typically, I don't get nervous here watching Allie either with throwing these two. As I was going to finish the thought once before when I was, there's no pitch count in softball. That's going to be hit all the way out to Aaliyah Robinson. The center fielder gets the out for the second out of the inning. Keeps the runner over at first base. 2 down. See how they respond here. The runner sitting over at second, or first base, sorry.
Up now, Sydney Heller, the pitcher for Cambria-Friesland.
Yeah, what number hitter is she in the lineup here?
4-hitter.
The 4-hitter. Inside, 2-0. Good job here, but again, they don't get enough credit because you're not hearing anything about the umpires. Nobody is complaining about anything. It's going to be hit on the ground. Sabel stays down, fires across the diamond, gets it all the way over to Georgia Hoffman for the out. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left on after 4.5 complete here from Veterans Park in Oakfield. The Lady Oaks with a 9-3 lead. Let's check out what we got going on in the chat here. 1 out of 35 computers, Caleb, only 1 person put some stuff back in there. So I'll try and talk a little bit more about this, but I do want to say, thank you for doing it. You're welcome. Cheering the girls, especially number 8, Alexis Liebnow. I'm guessing that is. So glad that you're having a chance to see this game. This creates a great memory here for the ladies. So, again, one of the reasons why I like to do what we're doing here is because I like to create those memories. It started, obviously, when my daughter actually was doing dance, and I had to start creating. I was doing the video stuff for Caleb's hockey and all that stuff a long time so that they could use it to learn from it. But then I started talking about, well, what do I have here for Cassandra, my daughter? And started doing some of her dance, and then all of a sudden it clicked to me that there's a lot of other people who can't get to games and contests. And your grandparents talked about that often, how they would have liked to be able to see you playing when you were at Notre Dame or when you were traveling out to Boston to see some of your hockey games, and it just didn't get that opportunity because there wasn't a lot of the broadcasting. And then I started thinking about that. We got people in Texas and in California who just can't see it, and it's not like they wouldn't have tried to get here. Just can't.
Yeah,
so wanted to make sure they can see it, yeah. And I feel very fortunate. Again, I won't preach about this too much, but Caleb has been gracious enough to jump in with me now that he's back home. Hasn't really started working full-time yet. He will. Great job he's got coming up at Michael's. But until then, he's been able to help out, and we've been able to recruit a couple of your friends from the baseball team as well. And a hockey teammate. So the flex has come in to play, it sounds like now. So let's see if we still got things situated here. Leading things off here, it looks like this is going to be Marissa Kotke starting out here in the inning again for the Lady Oaks. That's going to be hit to the center fielder off the end of the glove, E7 or E8, and Kotke's going to stretch it into a 2 second base, but it's going to be an error.
Yeah, another one right at the center fielder. Had to take a couple steps and hits off the glove.
And I know that Cambria-Friesland has a young team. I get that. They're competitive. They took second in the Trailways North Conference. They were there. They can compete. Slap down the left-hand side foul for Ryan Vielbig for the Lady Oaks. But you just cannot beat yourself. You cannot have. That's got to be 7 errors so far, I'm assuming.
Somewhere in there, yeah.
I mean, that's just, you can't have it and still be competitive. Hit right to the pitcher. She turns and fires over to 1, trying to get it across over to the third baseman. Fielder's choice is going to be the out. But she doesn't care about that, I'm sure. She's happy that she was able to move the runner over.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's a fielder's choice. I mean, it was just a ground out pitcher to first base.
Yeah, but that's what makes it a fielder's choice. She could have held and tried to pick up the... Oh, although there's not a force in the situation, so I think you might have scored that correctly. It's just a put out.
Yep.
So I think we'll do that. Counts as an at-bat.
Yep.
Coming up now is number 13, Olivia Robinson, the number 3 hitter and the center fielder here for the Lady Oaks. 1-0 is the count. That's going to be hit underneath the glove. That is a base hit for Robinson, and scores Kotke again. Marissa gets around the bases so fast, and Leah Robinson takes advantage of it. Is it Leah?
Olivia.
Olivia, I am so sorry. Somebody should be yelling in the chat. Olivia, and I knew that because I could hear them saying Liv. Oh, my apologies to Miss Robinson. Base hit here, sitting over at first base. Here comes the pitch from Heller. Nice changeup. Oh, that came in across a little bit, maybe a little bit too high at the front of the plate. For Ali Lamanska. Inside, that's going to go off of the glove. And that's going to allow for the runner in Liv Robinson to move over to second base. They still would be happy here, Caleb, pushing across 3 runs to get out of here
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't expect that to happen because of the last 2 innings, how dominant Cambria-Friesland's been on defense.
Nice job there by the third baseman, this time fielding it, firing it across the diamond to get the second out, but that's going to allow for Robinson to get over to third. 2 down.
Brings up number 16, Stella Hoffman. Triple last at bat.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be interested. I'm sorry about that on this replay. Swings over the top of that one is Stella. She chaps herself on the chest saying, that's on me. Over swinging, which is again what coach was concerned about with the slower pitching. And so far it has shown they've been able to keep the run total down. That's going to be on the outside for a strike. Stella doesn't agree with it, but you got it's coming across at the front of the plate. With her standing way to the front, that is possible how much it's been dropping off, I think. I thought the other pitch the other time was. That one is a ball. That one I'll agree with there.
Yeah, the changeup is interesting pitch for her. She likes it, and it drops a lot.
Well, again, the Lady Oaks struggle with that one. That's going to be hit hard. This time picked up by the shortstop, fires across the diamond and gets the out. No runs on one hit.
1 run.
Oh, 1 run on 1 hit, right? No errors and 1 left on.
1 error.
Oh, yeah, 1 error. Sorry, that's center fielder. Boy, I should just let you do it. Tell us what it is, Caleb, so we get it right.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on.
And after 5 complete, your score is 10-3 here on the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Scoreboard. We'll be back after these messages. You got a chance to put something in the chat. We'll be back.
Tonight's Oakfield girls basketball game is proudly sponsored by Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance. For over 90 years, the team of Coles Hankey Kemmel have been serving the personal, business, and automotive insurance needs of the Oakfield community. A history of excellence starts with commitment to the roots of success and community. Contact Coles Hankey Kemmel Insurance at 920-583-3010. A proud sponsor of tonight's game and Oakfield Athletics.
Welcome back here to Oakfield Veteran Memorial Park. Kate Rayleigh, go Toppers, cheering for Samantha and the Toppers. Great call from Indiana. Excellent. So thanks again for jumping in here and letting her know. What happens here also, and that's what I said I was going to do before, was talking about it. The way that I have it set up is the chat pops up at exactly the same time that you enter it in there. So if you were to be up here right now saying, hey, come on, number 11, get a base hit, she would see that lined up as she goes back and watching. And Caleb, we know this. A lot of them may not, but on the bus ride home, these girls are all going to be logged in to see what happened here. It's going to be a base hit. It looks like, whoops, fielded cleanly. Instead, it's not, because I hit the wrong button, and you saw the instant replay. So it was a great job over there by Ryan Vielbig to field it and fire the out over to Georgia Hoffman.
Yeah, no doubts there. I mean, it was just a ground ball. Hit well. Yeah, ground out, second base.
Yeah, Vielbig did a nice job of staying right there. That one's going to be foul here for number 3 for Cambria-Friesland, Kelsey Drews. I'm going to keep starting to work in here and get these set up. Got some information here. I was waiting for CWC. 4-2, Randolph ahead in the bottom of 5.
For baseball?
Baseball, yeah. So got Justin over there. He's watching, and he's broadcasting with Austin, one of our other partners here. And, boy, that would be a huge victory should Randolph pull this out. That would be bad for CWC. The number 4 seed taking on the 13 seed over there in Division 4 baseball. And I don't know what's happening over in Waupun right now with the Lady Warriors over there. We like to cover the whole area here. So, again, it's the smaller schools. Good play there by Ryan Vielbig to fly over and take that, cutting down the angle behind the base to get the out. Ryan Vielbig with both outs so far here. And this one I was able to capture, kind of. Didn't get the other one, unfortunately.
I thought that was going to drop in there. I mean, it was a little lofted ball up there in short center, really.
Those are the seeing eye ones that you expect to see, that they're going to drop right in there for that single. But Vielbig, great athlete. Again, she's played volleyball. She played basketball and now softball here, which is not uncommon. Picked up by the third baseman, fires across to the diamond and gets the out over at first. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. And after 5.5, your score 10-3 here for the Lady Oaks. We'll be back. I'm going to check that chat one more time. You're listening to Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus.
Oak Central, your hub for great eats in Oakfield, is an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game, serving American classics and fish fry dinners like ale-battered shrimp, bluegill, and poor man's lobster. Oak Central, just like home, but with more friends, more food, and more fun. Follow Oak Central on Facebook for their menu and events. Oak Central, an honored supporter of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Imagine getting back to a life of movement and freedom in one simple in-office procedure. No downtime, no lengthy hospital stays, and no painful recovery. Isn't it time you reclaimed your life from...
Welcome back. I apologize to our sponsor, the New Medical Center Integrated Healthcare Group. It's been with us for all sports here. They also are our sponsors for the scoreboard, so I'll give them that recognition. We'll finish out that advertisement that worked a little bit quicker again after they got going. They were delayed a little bit to the start. Change up there on the outside to Alexis Lieb now. 1-1 is the count. Nobody out. Lady Oaks with the lead. Inside, no way she could get out of the way. Ends up wearing it. And you can see the ladies in the dugout. They love that. They see that they take the shot for the team. Moves down all the way down to first base. And it's going to bring up the catcher, Savannah Tapp, for the Lady Oaks. Got to give a shout out over there. Caleb's over there heading right now, going over to the concession stand. Tuesday we had a chance to grab something there. Right to the left fielder for the out. Thrown all the way back over to first over the head. If they would have used the relay system, they may have had a better chance. As Alexis Liebenau wasn't paying attention. Coming up to bat now for the Lady Oaks is going to be Alyssa Lanning. We talked to her on Tuesday. She was hot. And you can see, obviously, why Coach had talked about that he was going to make sure that I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. That Alyssa Lanning was going to come, or Ryan Vielbig was going to be playing over at second base today. Not that Alyssa didn't play it well, but Ryan just a little bit better, and that's what happens sometimes. But unselfishly, I never heard a word. She was right there in the dugout cheering the girls on, and again, lights were turned off now. I feel for the right side of the field here because they're looking directly into that sun. Same orientation that they have over at Waupun. Both softball and baseball diamonds have that same orientation. 10-3, strike one to Alyssa Lanning coming in for Ryan Vielbig. Here comes the pitch by Heller. On the outside, chance. Oh, the first baseman was hustling after to try and get it over there. I wasn't flipping fast enough, and I probably wouldn't have got it either way. I didn't have that shot down the line. Banged off of the fence. It's now 0-2 to Alyssa Lanning. See how Alyssa handles this here. Here's the pitch. Hit to the second baseman, flips to second off of the glove of the shortstop. And that's going to be, we got to count these up, kid, but I think that's error number 8.
Yeah, that's not a throwing error. That's on the,
It was right on.
Shortstop. It was right there, right on the money. Just hit the glove again and came out. So
tried to make the transfer, I think, a little bit too quick to try and turn it, because Alyssa Lanning can fly, and she was all the way up the line, and I think the shortstop was trying to rush it over there to get it. And now you're sitting instead with runners at first and second, fires across the diamond, and that's going to be Lainey Shep beating that one out.
Infield single. I'd say no error on the
Oh,
play.
exactly, no. The only thing I saw was just a hair hesitation by the shortstop, but that was she was turning over to third to check and see if she could get a play there.
Yeah, so Shep's going to reach on the single, moving Liebenau over to third, and the runner over to second as well, so bases loaded.
For Marissa Kotke, she reaches for it, gets it over to the second baseman. That was the former pitcher, Anya Heller. And she knows what to do. She comes running in with it, and there's going to be 2 outs. And this one, I know what coach is going to say. He's going to tell Marissa right now, you've got to be patient, because she's one that does not, and she told us she did not like the slow pitching. It really threw her swing, but she still had great games when she played that doubleheader. On the outside edge, right to the third baseman for the out. No runs on 1 hit, I think it was. We'll see what the announcer says. And I didn't have that down. Yeah, no runs on 1 hit. No errors. Oh, yeah, there was an error, that transfer error. Yeah, that was number 9. We're checking over here because I want to make sure we get this out there. Grandma Sandy joining us here again, rooting for the Oaks from Green Bay. I couldn't remember where it was from, so thanks for putting it in there. Mandy Liebenau, can you say inning and score? People are asking. Thank you to the group watching at Katie's. I can do so. I thought I've done that quite a bit, but I'll do better. It is the top of 7. The score is 10-3. The Lady Oaks with the lead, and they're coming up right now. So I'm going to get stuff ready. Caleb, you're going to take over a little bit here on the call. I'll try and run the switcher, trying to get things set up here so I can get out on the field to get the interview.
Going to bring up number 13 here, Madeline Evans. In the top of the 7th inning. Oakfield winning this one 10-3. Cambria-Friesland needs to score 7 runs to keep this one going. Chopper to the pitcher. Makes the throw over to first base. First pitch and first out of the inning. Here, you only got 2 outs left if you're Cambria-Friesland, and
yeah, they really dug themselves a hole that really had, that hurt them bad.
yeah. So now brings up number 2, Liliana Aft. Ball 1 to her. Flied back, foul back. Hits the fence, so 1-1. So what it's going to be is Lamanska still on the mound for Oakfield in this one.
Yeah, going the whole way, there was nothing you were going to have to.
Foul
She was going to
tip.
have to break a limb before she was going to not be in the game.
Foul tip, 1-2 now. The count to Aft. Swinging strike 3, and down she goes. Bringing up the leadoff hitter, Genevieve Real for Cambria-Friesland. Here in the top of the 7th inning. Oakfield leading 10-3. Any way they can get on, they'll take it for Cambria. Check swing, fouled back. Strike 1. 0-1, 2 outs.
Yeah, you got to stick with us here. We got to see if we can find out who we should interview for today's game.
I'd say Hoffman. She looks like she's 3 for 4.
Stella?
Yep.
Okay, we can do that.
Lamanska just had a good day on the mound. Fly ball to right. Right fielder
That's
comes in.
going to do it. We're going to step aside here, get some of our advertisers in, and then we're going to come back and get interviews with Coach Schaefer. Oh, we also have the plaque being presented, so we'll stay that. We'll come back for that, and we'll go with the interviews. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer here on Radio Plus. The Lady Oaks with the victory 10-3 over their Trailways North rival, Cambria-Friesland Hilltoppers. And the Lady Hilltoppers, unfortunately, have ended their season, but it doesn't surprise you when they're playing the Lady Oaks. We'll be back. You're listening to Jeff Sauer and Caleb Sauer on Radio Plus.
Call us at 920-324-9899 or visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899. New Medical Center, 160 Gateway Drive in Waupun. What are you waiting for? Get back to living pain-free. Call New Medical Center now.
The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of today's game. The Oakfield Booster Club is a nonprofit organization that supports athletics and other projects that affect the youth of our community. The money raised helps to purchase athletic equipment, off-season programs, facility improvements, and more, scholarships, and many other items for the district in our community. The Oakfield Booster Club is a proud sponsor of the Oakfield Oaks in today's game. Log on to facebook.com/the Oakfield Booster Club.
Good luck, Oakfield, in your game today from Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance. They've been serving the community for more than 80 years. Well-trained, experienced agents that work for you. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance makes the insurance process easy and affordable. See Julie, Wendy, and Dennis today for any and all of your insurance needs. Coles, Henke, and Kemmel Insurance of Brownsville and Oakfield. Good luck, Oaks, in your game today.
Welcome back here to Veterans Memorial Park, the home of the Lady Oaks, who just took care of business here in the, turn this microphone off. Give me a second here. I've got the handheld stuff ready to go. And they took care of business here in the regional final as they beat the Lady Hilltoppers from Cambria-Friesland 10-3. They will be advancing to play on Tuesday, and I believe that they're going to be playing either, I think it's Johnson Creek, who's the 2 seed on this side. I can't remember who he said they were playing. They got beat. It was supposed to be Catholic Central or one of the
Yeah, but
Catholic
they got
schools.
beat.
Yeah,
someone.
but they got beat. Yeah. Caleb, why don't you give us the final line while we're waiting here for Coach to have a conversation.
So Oakfield, 10 runs on 9 hits, 8 errors, and 10 left on base. Cambria-Friesland had 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left on base. So really, I mean, if you're going to look at it, you had to look at the errors. That was the main issue for Cambria-Friesland. They had a lot of errors early on in that first inning. And even the second inning, that just Oakfield just jumped off to that big lead. I think it was 7-0 or something. 9-0, I think it was.
9-0 after 2, yeah. All right, they're going to get their plaque. I'm going to head over there to allow Caleb to help finish up some stuff here as well. I've tried to get some different camera shots here, so I think this is the best one that I have right now. Of the Lady Oaks. Oops, that's the wrong ones. How about this one? Nope, that's the wrong one. No, I missed that one too. I already zoomed in that over here, so I can actually get it from Coach. I'm going to head out there, Caleb.
Yep, all right.
You have to help me out with some of the camera shot.
Yep.
You're going to have to feed me the stats.
Yeah.
Excuse me, please.
So we're going to get the trophy presentation
Excuse me. You're good.
here from Oakfield.
Oh, of course we got to talk to Paige. She's not going to be around. So, you can wait. Get your pictures and stuff. You don't want to get in the pictures? Oh, my goodness. Well, do I have a shot of her here over here by I want to get it behind them. But I can sit and chat with you for a little bit. Here, put this in. And put that in your pocket. Well, maybe not. You're going to get to take this one.
Getting set up here for the interview. I think.
Can you hear in the ears?
Yep.
Oh, perfect. All right, Caleb. So I got assistant coach Paige Peterson here with me. And the reason we're talking to you is because I just found out you're not going to be around here for the next couple weeks. What's going on?
I'm headed to Ireland next week. I'm taking a bunch of students from 6 different schools to Ireland for a big agricultural tour there. So, yep.
You got to take advantage of those things as you, whenever it pops up.
Yeah.
They want you to go in there. I thought they would. So
I don't know.
we'll come back and talk, Caleb. You can finish up, give us some more info, and then we'll talk about who we're going to talk to.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess it'll be Lamanska, who had a day on the mound. I'm trying to total up the Ks here. 1, 2, I believe 7 Ks, if I'm seeing that right. For her, not a ton of work at the plate. I think she had a sacrifice bunt. And then Stella Hoffman had 3 hits, a single, triple, and a double.
I can't tell if I. All right, so we will get Stella Hoffman. We'll talk with Allie Lamanska as well, but let's finish up here talking with Coach Peterson. So you're going to be gone until?
June 5th.
Which is the state tournament. So in order to see these girls play again one more time, they're going to have to run the table.
They're going to have to go, entirely.
And I think they certainly can do so. I mean, you got a team here.
Yeah, no, they're a great group of girls. They come ready to rock. I think they'll come ready to play and be good. And
well, enjoy your trip. I do want to thank you again for everything that you've done for us to be here and for sharing the information. So I hope that you'd enjoy the trip there.
Yes.
And it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing for kids and for yourself. So
yes, entirely.
Enjoy it.
Thank you so much.
All right. That's been assistant coach Paige Peterson, who's done a fantastic job of keeping us locked up and filled with information. Let me see if I can get Stella.
Looking for another player interview here.
Oh, you swung the camera this direction?
Yep,
In
camera's
that
on.
shot?
Camera's
Okay.
on.
That's your microphone. You may have to turn up that mic, Caleb. I don't know which one hers is, but I'll turn mine off so you can find out. You're going to put this in your ear,
Okay.
just in case Caleb's got a question for you as well. Check the mic. Which one is on? The red light. The red light on the receiver for the antennas up there. Got it? All right. Okay, joining us here for the Lady Oaks is senior Stella Hoffman. Stella, a little bit different of a game, but I want to talk to me about what happened with your finger.
Well, I hit the ball, and okay. Well, I'm pretty sure the ball hit my finger, and it completely split open my knuckle, like my knuckle part. So I have like a huge flap of skin. So that was not delightful. But yeah, so we're all good.
Yeah, but you were only out for an inning.
Yeah.
Meredith, I think, came in and ran for you and scored, if I remember
Yep.
correctly. But at the plate today, you still, I believe Caleb had said 3 for 4, right, Caleb?
3 for 4. I got single, double, and triple.
You almost had the cycle. We didn't even pay attention to that. So great day at the plate. Just talk to me about your approach. What's your mindset when you're playing against a pitcher you've probably seen 3 times now?
Well, last time we played them, I hit a home run on them. So all I really do is go up and I tell myself I need to hit the ball so I don't look stupid. But other than that, I just go up just having a mindset that I am going to hit the ball, stay off the high ones, because I have a tendency to do that, to go after the ones. So I really just go in and think I'm going to hit the ball.
So how difficult is you when the second pitcher came in, there wasn't much speed behind her pitches. She did a lot more change-ups. How does that change your approach at the plate?
Well, I just scoot up. And then I don't know.
But it is a challenge, right? I mean, her change-up had quite an arc on it. I mean,
Yeah.
most of the time you have a change-up, it comes in and then dies at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
plate.
yeah.
So the arc, it's almost like a 6-12 slow pitch league pitch.
Yeah, well, when I saw those, I'm like, I don't know if I should swing at these because I don't know if they're going to be a strike, but then they both were. So I was like, okay, that kind of sucks. And I'm like, I knew I shouldn't have swung at those because I definitely would have popped them up. But, you know, it's okay.
Well, you hit almost for the cycle, so that's awesome. 3 for 4. And I don't think any errors out on the defensive side. You guys were up 9-0 after 2.
Yeah.
So talk to me about how that changes the way you play the game.
Well, once we did get down, I know, like, our team was kind of like, oh my gosh, now we have to get more than we were expecting to get. But I guess we just needed to keep our heads up and just keep hitting the ball. So
you advance and play on Tuesday. Does it matter who you're taking on? It's going to be, I don't know who that's, Johnson Creek, and who's the other one? Do you know?
No.
You don't even know. That's
No.
all right. That's good for you. Well, congratulations again on a great game at the plate today. I hope that finger will heal up by Tuesday. Oh, now you just ripped it into the cord. You probably tore it open. So congratulations again. I love having a conversation with you. We love following you. So I hope that it continues for a while. We will see you on Tuesday.
All right, thank you.
All right. That was Stella Hoffman. Where's Allie? There she is. Here you go. So, Caleb, you guys tell me if I'm still in the shot or not.
Yep.
Are we okay?
We're good.
Okay. So, Caleb is going to tell us a little bit about, can you hear okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, Allie Lamanska, again, probably not the game that you were expecting to have out here. I think you only had 7 strikeouts. So, talk to me about, you have a 9-0 lead after 2. How does that change the way that you were approaching your pitching?
Well, I had a little bit of a rough game, but, with the rain and everything, kind of throws you off a little bit. But the 9-0 lead definitely helps, and especially when it gets tough, it gives you that confidence to keep going. And, I have a good defense behind me, so, it helps me to keep going and just stay confident.
Yeah, talk to me a little bit about that, Caleb. And I noticed that when the rain came, tell us how that affected the way that you were throwing the ball.
It gets a little slipperier, and then you're trying to face the rain while you're, getting pelted with it, and it just kind of throws it off, especially when I wasn't quite expecting it. But, it's just kind of what being a pitcher is and just pushing through.
And you did push through. I believe if we counted it right, you had 6 walks in a row. We won't say too much about that, except for that gave the extra inning for the runs. But you came right back after that. So, again, talk to us about your approach after you had that challenging inning.
Yeah, rough games happen to everyone, so just going in the dugout, taking a minute to kind of regroup and think through it, take a couple deep breaths, and then regroup. I got up to bat. I think I hit a blooper and got out or whatever, and, it happens. So really just regrouping and coming out and trying to do better.
Yeah, and you did. So congratulations again on the great victory here. It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row. They've seen you, and this certainly after they were down 9-0. We're sitting there going, oh my gosh, it's over. But Cambria did a good job of fighting back.
Yeah, they're a very good team, so we were just trying to prep and be ready, and yeah, we came ready.
So congratulations. Tuesday. Does it matter who you play?
Nope. Every game we got to come hard and fight hard, so we'll be ready for anyone.
It's awesome that you're moving on now into the sectional semis. And I don't know exactly who you're playing on Tuesday either, but I'm expecting that you'll continue to battle on the mound. And congratulations again. You did a great job. You did have some adversity there, and I think that, and you've been through that stuff before. You're a senior, right? And you do trust your teammates, and following your teammates when we were even popping in the dugout, it looked like they definitely were there for you.
They were, yeah.
So, again, we're going to see you on Tuesday, so congratulations on the victory. And we've heard that you've got to make it all the way to state for Paige Peterson to be able to see
she's
you guys play
unfortunately
one
going
more
to
time.
Ireland, so.
Yeah, but I believe you guys have a great chance. I've watched you play numerous times now, and I really appreciate watching you ladies out there and play. Yeah. Congratulations on the victory. You. All right. So that was Allie Lamanska, the winning pitcher here for the Lady Oaks. Again, congratulations to the Oaks. Got to get Coach Schaefer. Coach, don't forget to bring your plaque. Got to hear from Coach here a little bit here. So there's a microphone for you, Coach. There's an earbud just in case. Okay. Caleb, why don't you give us that final stat again here for the offense for the Lady Oaks?
Yeah, they had 10 runs, 9 hits, and 10 left on base. Cambria-Friesland had 8 errors involved in that.
So talk to me about, Coach, you're up 9-0 after 2. How do you keep these girls focused to end this thing?
It is hard, and you saw us slide a little bit. We hit good pitching really well. When they brought in a slower pitcher, I knew it was going to take us at one time around the order to get on her, and we truly never really got on her. You know, the last pitch of the first girl, Marissa Kutke, ripped one back up the middle, and there was 2 runs on bases right there. Pitcher made a great play. You know, those are momentum things. They took the momentum there and had it for a couple innings.
Yeah, and we talked about that too. We thought after 9-0 that it was going to be a really shortened game, but then the rain came.
Yeah.
And that kind of threw things for a loop there a little bit for Allie as well. So talk to me about how you helped her and the team get through that.
Well, Allie's a senior. Allie knows how to get through those things. We had it earlier. We were in Montello, and it was raining a lot harder, and Allie struggled with strikes. She struggled holding the ball. But sometimes Allie just needs to take a deep breath, settle down, realize she's a good player and she's put in the time. And when I actually talked to her in the dugout, she said, "Coach, I just need a minute. I'll talk to you before I go back out." So give her a minute and let her adjust.
And she did that here as well. And I know that her teammates were all right there for her as well. So how do you also focus when your girls have been getting on base in the first 2 innings again with so many errors?
Yeah, you know, I don't focus on the errors. I focus on us squaring the ball up. And, you know, there were a lot of errors, but there were also a lot of hard-hit balls. So, yeah, you just got to keep on them to hit line drives. And, yeah, they want the outside corner. If you can take that away and stay on top of the ball, you're going to hit it hard well. And a lot of these teams, you know, being D5, aren't going to be able to play defense all the way through their
and part of playing a team 3 times, obviously, again, we were surprised that they made the switch in pitchers, but they know, I would assume, as you know, that your ladies struggle a little bit, like you said, the first time around. So how did you then make that adjustment for the team when you talked to them?
Well, so we hadn't seen that pitcher in the 2 years we played them. We hadn't seen it. So I think they came in with the idea of if we just pull back and try to play with Oakfield, we need to do something different, right? We need to change it up. So at that point, it's you know, there's some girls that hit really slower hitting really better. So I want to get those girls in. I know Alyssa got in. She really hits a really slow pitcher better. And then it's just a matter of timing and using your on-deck time well to get that timed out. And it's easier said than done.
Ryan Vielbig played a great defense at second base, like you said, the reason you put her in the lineup.
Yeah, she is a quick twitch athlete. She is fast all around, and she gets a lot of. I heard the coach cheering on a couple of those bloopers over first base, and Ryan was there easy. So,
and it's the same thing happened with us when we're in the broadcast booth. So I got to see what's underneath your arm there again, Coach. We got to see this here. So there's a nice regional championship for you, which means now you're going to advance here to Tuesday.
Yep.
Who are the possible teams?
The team is Johnson Creek. They won 7-1 against Hilbert. That is going to be a really, really good matchup. They were here last year in, I think, sectionals. We got past them 6-2. They are a senior team, and it'll be a really good game.
We're looking forward to it. Again, I was talking to both of these ladies. We've loved following you guys. It's been so fun. I mean, I got to see them play basketball. I see them play volleyball. So I know that these ladies are great athletes, but it takes some good coaching and great mindset as a team to really rally around, and they're showing it to you. You're the number 1 seed,
right.
So 5 o'clock on Tuesday?
5 o'clock on Tuesday. We're going to work on some hitting and some things, and I know we're going to work hard tomorrow night and Monday night, and we will be ready Tuesday, and I can't wait to get there.
Congratulations again, Coach.
Thanks, Joe.
I really appreciate all that you've done for us in making these interviews stuff happen and giving us the opportunity to get set up for you. So congratulations. I can't wait till Tuesday. It's going to be another barn burner.
It's going to be fun, and I hope you're a good luck charm, Jeff.
All right. Thanks again. Coach Rob Schaefer for the Lady Oaks. Again, regional champions here once again for the Lady Oaks. They just are a dominant softball team in Division 5. And you heard them. They're going to play Johnson Creek here on Tuesday, 5 o'clock. Please jump in here with us. And I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Caleb, is there anything left there in the chat that we haven't covered so far? Just got to click on the YouTube there to get us out of the.
Yeah, so we had Brenda saying watching from Oshkosh. That's cool. And then Mandy Liebernow, thank you to Radio Plus and the sponsors. We're very grateful for.
Excellent. So again, we do appreciate that. This Ladies Oaks team, we could talk to everybody on the team, so it's been really difficult for us to pick who we've talked to. I've had interviews with Stella a couple of times, so I've been really enjoyed having conversations with her. But stick with us for sure on Tuesday with Johnson Creek. If there's a big win here, we're going to talk to a lot more girls. We won't drag it out as much, just so that we can get the conversations going. So thank you to everybody who was putting stuff into the chat. Thanks for following us. We do truly enjoy staying with these smaller schools and giving the opportunity for you to see the Lady Oaks play. That's going to do it here from Oakfield Veterans Memorial Park. The Lady Oaks with a 10-3 regional championship over Cambria-Friesland Hilltoppers. This has been Jeff Sauer along with Caleb Sauer here for Radio Plus. Take care, God bless, and we can't wait to see you at a diamond near us. Have a good night. Great job, Coach.
That's going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Thank you for listening and tuning in on this one, folks. Again, Oakfield finishes off with a 10-3 victory.
Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated is a proud sponsor of Oakfield Athletics and tonight's game. Success on the court or the field starts with the right team, with the right coaching. Oakfield Elevator's line of wholesale feeds, fertilizers, agrochemicals, and supplies is supported by their line of experts and friendly sales staff. Oakfield Elevator Company Incorporated, 280 North Main Street in Oakfield, a proud supporter of Oakfield Athletics.